Welcome Aquarius. This is for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for November 2022. We're setting the tone with Shaman Dreams. The read is the Gilded Tarot here, and then Rider-Waite Mini for clarifiers. It is a general reading. If you want something more specific, you can check out my details below this video if you would like a read, or you can go to my website, twinflames3344.com. I also have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check that out. And otherwise, let's get right into the read. If you like the video, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the button below, and let's get going here. So Shaman Dreams here. What's up for Aquarius for November 2022? Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. 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 November 2022. One more. One more. Aquarius. November 2022. Aquarius, Aquarius. Okay, I don't usually do this deck that way, but I did. So you have Fool's Embrace, Transmuting Pain. The number 22, which is the Fool's Journey, right? Taking that leap, allowing the fall. And you notice they're in child's pose as well. Perhaps it's very insect-like. I don't know if there's insects coming up for you recently. We have the orange ball, which can represent a lot of different things. It could represent Venus. It could represent Ganymede, which is a Jupiter moon. It could represent Betelgeuse, or I'm trying to think of another orange sphere, but you can look that up astrologically or in astronomy sites. But there's this leap of faith here, allowing yourself to be childlike. We have the wall here as well, and dealing with obstacles. The 56 is the Two of Swords, of being in your knowing and keeping to yourself, or perhaps pretending not to know so you don't have to deal with something, because you know if you find out, it may throw you off balance. So again, it's about keeping peace of mind. This card often reminds me of a theater, right? Projecting out, and the audience here. But also there's a hole here in the wall. There is a way out, and there is a way in, and projecting how you see things from inside as opposed to seeing it from without and how it looks from the outside. So you might want to feel into that. Okay, so taking the leap. So even an insect, maybe even an insect has feelings, you know, kind of that energy here. And then the one more card here, the Falling Angel. So again, there's a lot about falling, allowing yourself to fall, like letting the ego go with the 19 in the Sun, and being blinded by the light, and perhaps falling because you were blinded for a moment. Allowing yourself to take the beginner's first breath. So in other words, to learn to be the perpetual student. The 21 of completion here, and allowing the completion. So the bottom of the deck is the 35 of the Wounded Warrior, and letting go of the victim mentality. And here is the energy of the Lost Compass, getting back to your integrity. But also it's kind of like 11 to the 11th hour, right? The 11th hour type of energy. And also CERN can come up with this as well. And being more discerning, getting back to your integrity after the 40 of the Page of Cups. And perhaps a think tank or some kind of group think, perhaps being swayed by others as opposed to using your own knowing as to what's right and wrong for you. All right, so letting go of that victim mentality, or perhaps others who are using that energy in your group. Maybe you don't want that energy around because it's lowering your vibration. Allowing the fall, perhaps blinded by the light, perhaps you're sleepwalking, and the need to complete something to come full circle and learn to live in the beginner's mind. So allowing that perpetual change, that perpetual learning. But, you know, Aquarius is usually very good about that stuff, you know, liking being a part of groups. But you may need to change groups or go out on your own, or just complete something that needs to come full circle and let go. allow the fall. Maybe you're going to fall, but you need to take the fall in order to start fresh. Okay, Aquarius. Because there is an obstacle with a wall right there. Right? Not wanting to fall off the wall. But there's a fall, and then another obstacle, and then another fall. Right? One's like a fall in the dark, the other one's a fall in the light. And the first one is very Halloween energy, and then the other is not. So it's very much that the contrast between dark and light. And then everything in between with all the planetary energies there at the end, with all the energies between. There's so many variations of people. They don't all have to be like you. And the Lovers keeps falling out here. I'm not sure if it's upright or reversed, but there could be Gemini as well. Let's see, one more. Aquarius, November 2022, Aquarius. November 2022, Aquarius. Okay. And first card out for you, Aquarius, is the Lovers reversed. So that can be a breakup or a lack of affection. That can be somebody with Gemini in their chart. Or perhaps the need to be more affectionate. You know, Aquarius can be very detached energies. So the challenge is here the Ace of Swords reverse, which can be a lie, a split, a need for clarity here, or a divide. So again, there definitely could be a breakup right here. A lack of love, a lack of truth. The challenge being the lack of truth or a split or divide. I'm getting that conquering and divide energy as well. The foundation here is the Four of Pentacles reversed, letting go, no longer keeping cards close to your chest, letting go, perhaps to make amends or to fix things up. Or maybe you don't have a lot to spend, but you have to put out in order to get to where you need to be to conclude something. And in the recent past here is the Knight of Wands. That can be a player energy, someone falling short, or just had good intentions but fell short on energy. Or perhaps they're paralyzed by their own passions here, but they're unable to function here. This is about, you know, getting up and going, you know, finding inspiration, feeling good about yourself. And this is that energy of feeling stuck, paralyzed. Or the player who's, you know, taken advantage of other people, but the player's the player for a reason, and it has to do with the paralyzed energies of emotions or feelings that they haven't dealt with. So what's crowning here is the Eight of Cups upright, of walking away and within, leaving behind the mess to start fresh, or perhaps taking a hike up the mountains here. Perhaps a yodeler. Maybe somebody likes yodels. I'm getting yodel. So there's definitely something there. I don't know. That's a message for someone. What's coming up is, for you, is the Eight of Pentacles, which is working perhaps late. Perhaps getting the details together. Perhaps, you know, you're dusting some stuff off. Maybe you can't sleep, so you get up and you go up to the attic to clean some stuff out. Dealing with the mice right there and doing it by candlelight, perhaps. Maybe this is a vigil. I don't usually get that for that card, but it's coming up. You see yourself, Aquarius, as the Two of Swords reversed. This is new information, clarity, making a decision here, but it could throw you off balance. So again, we have, it's like putting out this 4 because someone's very sure that they can make 8 back right away. It's not an issue. And then what's around you, or how others might see you, is the Six of Wands, which is successful, leading the way, bringing in good news. This can be a good reputation, but there can be ego there too as well. It is in a positive way here, but there's a very delicate balance, right, between positive and negative ego, right? Because if you can get too attached to getting this kind of type of attention, then that could lead to your fall. So again, the imbalance of making a decision or getting clarity on letting go being seen of, perhaps you're letting go of how other people see you, right? That reputation that you like being seen as. But maybe you're working a lot. You have to work nights in order to get this reputation. And the block here for you is the suffering in silence, the lack of sleep, the stress. Perhaps there is advice at the window. Maybe you're not taking it. Maybe you're purging. Maybe you're crying like a baby and you don't know why. But there is a split or a lie or a divide here, and that can be internal divide as well. And what's coming up at the end for you, Aquarius, is the Ten of Wands reversed, taking a load off, dumping that load, dumping the burdens and responsibilities, or confessing that you can't take it anymore. Maybe that's just at that time at your life which you can't do what you used to be able to do, and you need to take a break or take a load off and walk away, and maybe walking away for good for some. What's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Knight of Pentacles, who's looking forward, but they're going back. So it's like they need to clean some stuff up before they can actually go forward or move forward. All right, but being very practical here, very humble and loyal. And what's left hanging in limbo here because of that is this energy of risk, of ghosting, of stealing, of lying, cheating, and stealing, or maybe you're just watching an old Western. But this card in this deck is very much the energy of either rushing so quickly that you left stuff behind, or doing it on purpose because of ego, right? Wanting to show you, I'll take what I want when I want, and I'll go when I want to. So that's left hanging in limbo, which is not a great feeling to feel. But we will look at some cards at the end, past that, at the end. And let's see here. All right, the bottom of the deck here is the Five of Swords reversed. Let's see what's been going on in the past recently. So we have attention, healing, stardom. Again, there's this attention thing of reputation and being a star, and justice there. We have the Page of Wands upright with the Empress. So after looking back at the past, the Empress and the Page of Swords are upright. There could be a mother and a child, or a mother inspired to make their next chess move, or this child is. And then this could be two children, or that this one's dependent, or the big purchase to make, perhaps wanting a car, something like that, or just spending a lot of money. Or maybe this is the child that spends, and this is the one who's inspired, right, to make that next move. And here's the mother over here. And there could be a grandparent too, who's got Alzheimer's or dementia, or just the kids going crazy, being stuck home with the mom. This also could be a dad energy with Virgo in their chart and Taurus upright over here. And then here is another childlike energy who's looking at this peacock, a strange bird, but they're very interested. So we have two pages here, perhaps an older dependent child, and it looks like the younger ones are very independent, whereas the older one is more dependent. That can also be a parent, a young parent. But there's also maybe they're getting the grandmother's help, and perhaps a grandfather too, or a father, or somebody who's over-isolating or has mental disabilities. But there is a student here, or someone who likes to learn. This could be an invitation as well to heal, to star, to find justice. This could also be Aquarius and Libra, and then end the war. Okay, and ending the war also means PTSD and looting. So there's risk in this, in being in the limelight, in finding justice. And remember, we end this with the Seven of Swords here, right? Which is the looting that happens after the war. Okay, let's see how this goes. Also, this energy, since we have Virgo, she could have Virgo in her chart, or also that could be this one, the Page, who has Virgo in their chart. This also could be siblings, the Page of Pentacles in this. But there was a Page of Wands here as well, And as we see here on the table, there's a Knight of Wands there too. So there could be two separate kids, or kids who are sometimes Pentacles energy and sometimes very fiery. But the older one seems to be an issue, right? The younger ones, they're both upright. But the older one is either a spender or out there, you know, having sex or, you know, up to things they shouldn't be doing. So we're going to clarify all this as well. So again, like I said, we had Taurus, the underlying energies, and then Virgo reversed, Aquarius and Libra upright, Gemini reversed. And that's it for the majors. As far as the court cards, we have the Knight of Wands in the read and the Knight of Pentacles. So there's two knights dealing with each other. One may be paralyzed by their passions or the player falling short, and the other one's the humble, loyal servant, kind of the antithesis of each other. But it's like they're changing roles, right? Maybe the Knight of Wands is cleaning up their act, and then here's the Knight of Pentacles taking a risk, which they wouldn't normally do. Or maybe they're leaving behind this Knight of Wands who's too risky for them. And you're seeing yourself as air energy. You have the Two of Swords there, Aquarius. Perhaps you see yourself as being a very decisive person, but maybe you're off balance a lot too. Because there is a challenge with truth and clarity, and there is a block for you regarding suffering and silence. They're all swords. So you're very much in your head. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on here. The Five of Swords reversed. After justice and end of the war. What's going on here? And this can literally be someone paralyzed after an actual war. So I'm sorry if that's your experience, but that could be coming up for somebody. Again, there's a lot of work to be done after the war here. A lot of burden, a lot of cleanup. Perhaps you need to work out, or maybe you need to lose weight, or you're thinking that about yourself. I'm not telling you that you need to lose weight. Here is a release. Even though there's a lot of work, this can be working out for you is a release. Or hard work is a release for you. Again, dealing with losing patience or losing your temper, or the fallen angel, which can be this Knight of Wands reversed. So like work is a blessing compared to having to deal with the Knight of Wands reversed, whether it's a partner, a child, a friend, whoever it is for you. Until there is justice and movement forward here. Regarding the Ten of Pentacles, reversed family. So there's dysfunction or loss here. And there's suffering and silence here. Okay, so I'm going to put that back. And until there's balance, until there's a new perspective, until they can hang out and get things settled. And the Knight of Wands for Aquarius. Why is that in your recent past? Oh, and those two fell right on the floor, the same position. And the Queen of Wands reversed and the Two of Wands upright. So she may be getting an ultimatum. So the Queen of Wands is coming up as the Knight of Wands reversed. And she may be getting an ultimatum or be given a choice that if she doesn't take this choice, her choices may dwindle. She may not have a choice coming up soon. And there's the Knight of Wands reversed. So this could be two separate people. The Knight of Wands could be giving the Queen of Wands an ultimatum before, or they're going to leave. It's like they may turn their back on them. This is your last chance. Otherwise, I'm out of here. And there's the King of Cups reversed as well. Wanting to get out of there to be on their own for self-satisfaction. Okay. So somebody doesn't want to be there, but they're giving the Queen of Wands reversed one more chance. But this is it. If you don't take it, I'm going. I'm out of here. And then we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. The Four of Pentacles reversed. And this is the Ace of Swords. The Truth coming out. And here is the Three of Pentacles. So this could be the truth coming out at work, at school, a place of co-creation, whether it's the gym, whether it's the hospital, whether it's an art center, whatever it is, the truth is being presented here. This also can be a place of higher learning, right? So a conference or something like that to get the truth. Perhaps about integrity or the need, how to use your intuition, or about a secret passion here. And this is about letting go to fix things up or make amends. So either you're fixing up a structure or a home, or maybe you're fixing up a relationship here. Perhaps willing to fight for a passion here. You may now be willing to let go and fight for a passion, even if it means paying off the devil, basically, in a sudden event, or deal with someone who may explode or freak out, or paying off someone that you don't want to have to give anything to, but willing to fight for something else, that it's worth it for you to even do something you wouldn't normally do. The central energy here is the Lovers reversed. And again, this energy here, that doesn't mean it's you. It could be somebody else if there's a breakup here, or a Gemini, somebody with Gemini in their chart. Why is the Lovers reversed for Aquarius in November 2022? Why is the Lovers reversed? Okay, and this could be a family thing, a lack of love. This could be a split from the family, and a lot of drama or stress or suffering, crying, not sleeping. So again, we have perhaps Sagittarius reversed, which can be any fire signs. So it could be Leo or Aries, and we have two fire signs here. So you could have Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And we have Gemini reversed here. So again, with that energy in their chart. So Gemini could be in the chart here. Or again, it looks like a split from the family, some kind of dysfunction or loss in the family. This doesn't have to be a split. It could be a love loss, but then there is divide over here, or a lie that needs to come out. It's like this dysfunctional family. This could be a grieving, this could be a funeral as well. The need to grieve with this family with loss and hang out together because of loss, or a lie, or a split or divide. There is manipulation here, though, insecurity and lack of tools to deal with something here. And again, this is Gemini reversed, Gemini reversed. And this could be Pisces or Capricorn upright. And this is destined. That could be Libra as well. The challenge here for me is for you actually, is the Ace of Cups is upright here on the floor, tipped up. Hold on, I don't know if I lost a card there. It might have just been that one. Yep, it's just the one. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups upright here. This is an offer of love that perhaps caused a split or a divide, or an offer of condolences. The Knight of Swords reversed either is holding their tongue or lashing out, but I don't think they're lashing out since it's the Ace of Cups being offered. It feels like someone's holding their tongue, but they have something to say, but instead they're offering love because it's not the right time for this to come out. And there's the King of Swords. So maybe the King of Swords wants out, but it's not the right time because there's been a family loss. He may be planning on resting during this time, taking a break, meditating, connecting in the 5D, perhaps coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up their actor space with this time off. And that could be because of a death or something like that, in order to connect with the Queen of Cups here. Or maybe giving condolences is a way to connect with the Queen of Cups here. Right? Maybe they were afraid to just go right in, but now that there's a reason other than their true reason for coming in with love, again, to connect with the Queen of Cups over here. So crowning for you, Aquarius, is the 8 of Cups upright, walking away within. And here's the Death card popping out. reversed, which is clinging to something, or after a death experience. So again, it could be a funeral, walking away from a service, after a death, or someone's on hospice or something like that, or this could be a near-death experience, or clinging to something and not allowing it to end. Feeling defenseless to the energies, or feeling ganged up on here, so walking away in order to get justice and travel, perhaps. Perhaps because of you're able to get out of work because of a service, but then actually being able to take time to just be still for a minute, which you really needed, or somebody else is experiencing that energy. Now the King of Swords here, we have all of the air signs here. This could be a Gemini energy, could be Libra energy, could be your energy as the King of Swords. But you could even be the energies over here of the Wands energy, because you have that in your field as well. And the King of Swords over here is upright, whereas you're reversed. But that could be making a decision of the King of Swords. And then I have Libra coming up next, so it could be a Libra. Actually, two. We got Libra, Cancer, Libra for me. And they could be healing. So the Libra or justice could be traveling or driving or moving to, as the wheel turns forward, to heal, forgive, or apologize, perhaps to a Page of Cups reversed over here, or someone they rejected, who's in energetic exchange with them, the Queen of Swords, which can also be this Queen of Cups over here. So let's see, the Eight of Pentacles is upright here. We have the Ace of Wands upright. So there's a new passion to work, perhaps going to work at night, or like I said, cleaning out the attic, or just doing some work at home to look through some details or fine-tune something. But there's a new passion coming in. And then there may be money, time, or energy going out. And this could be two ships passing in the night as well. We have a mouse and a person in there. It's like they're old friends. Maybe you used to do this and you haven't done it in a long time, and you see your mouse friend again that you haven't seen in a long time. But again, there's this energy of offering creative passion or sexual passion or growth to the past, and moving forward, offering time, money, and energy to the future. It can be paying for sex, can be paying for inspiration, but it's like they missed each other because they're not like this, right? This would be paying for it, but it missed, like crossing paths. They just missed. And yet there's someone offering to pay for someone's detoxing, or to pay an ex off, right? To pay what they want, to settle. And they may be offering big, so that they may be dealing with someone who might freak out or blow their top. And again, that could be someone with Capricorn in their chart. And then we have Scorpio here as well, and Leo coming up. And this could all be an unhappy family, with the Queen of Pentacles, which was just coming up in the Capricorn reading, so you might want to read that too, or watch that too. But she's fine in partnership here, but they just may be going through some grief, or an unhappy family, or an emotional cycle that had to end. You see yourself as that Two of Swords, Aquarius, making a decision here. Let's see that card coming out. So this is the card that popped out. A lot of back and forth, energetic exchange, the arrows of love, a lot of communication or travel back and forth with the Queen of Swords, which just came up. And she is talking about lots of options, or seeing synchronicities, heaven in their eyes. And this is a lot of talking about the Schumann resonance and all the energies coming in from the sun right now, like I do during my twin flame readings, talking about synchronicities and the energies coming in. That could be coming up for you. This could be you. Maybe you want to do that, or you want to talk about, this could be being on the shopping network, right? And selling stuff on the shopping network with a lot of back and forth energy, wanting to be in that kind of energy. But we also have the Knight of Cups coming up next, and in the bottom of the deck at the same time is the Page of Cups. And these were both coming up reversed in Capricorn's read. So there may be a connection to Capricorn here. There may be some jealousy around you doing this, Aquarius. There may be some jealousy, but the worst is now over. Or there may be some bliss here as well from someone rejected, which could also be a schmoozer type energy who kisses up to people but doesn't really love them. But ending the issue perhaps with a parent here with the King of Pentacles reversed, or someone who's all about the money or work. And this could be a child who's feeling rejected, but the worst is now over between them. This also could be major surgery of a child or a parent, right? Where the worst is over now. So this could be, this Queen of Swords may be helping this Knight of Cups out, where the King of Pentacles couldn't help them. So he may be watching this, or she may be watching this online, coming from the Queen of Swords or Aquarius here, which is helping them to understand their situation, where perhaps their own relative or parent couldn't do it for them. So maybe you want to help others who aren't seen by their parents or went through a certain situation that you went through, and wanting to help them out or show them what their options are. This could be social work as well. But there's a lot of energy backing this up for you, Aquarius. And what's around you is attention, success, or a good reputation. And then there's the Page of Swords reversed, which can be negative self-talk. It can be rumors of the crowd below here too, people talking about you and being worried about that. This can also be your child lying or spying or talking back, or trash mouth, or negative self-talk, or silent treatment. But it's the most immature communication in the deck, perhaps while you're trying to perform. This also could be if you're doing videos at home where the kids or pets are interfering, right? Constantly wanting something while you're busy, which can be busy just doing housework or at your own work. Maybe they're constantly calling you at work for your attention and needing to, you need to face your fears, and maybe you have to be the bad guy sometimes. And here we have the Page of Wands reversed. And this could be the kids fighting and you putting you in the middle of it, right? So here's the kids fighting and putting you in the middle of it while you're trying to work or while you're trying to perform. So how are you going to do this? Wanting to hold up your reputation without people seeing the negativity of the children here or the pets. Or these could be two adults acting like children. Maybe they're not getting along in the relationship, they're breaking up, but they're still working together. And how do we do this to keep our good reputation going? The block here is the Nine of Swords, suffering in silence at night, perhaps howling at the moon, regarding romance here, or the need to let things go and fix the place up, or perhaps patch things up with somebody, but it's coming up as fixing up the home. Maybe you're going to have to do it at night because you have to do something else during the day. So the challenge for you is a split divide or a lie, and the block for you is not being able to sleep or stressed out at night, or not having the time to do what you really want to do, or to fix up a house that you need to fix up. Maybe you can't move until you fix up this other place. Or somebody else can't move until they fix up another place. But they're not sleeping because they're working so much. Like, it's that catch-22 situation. The Ten of Wands reversed is the Page of Pentacles upright. So again, confessing or dumping a load, responsibilities to start something brand new. Perhaps regarding difficulties in childhood, or wanting to help other kids in need, or wanting to invite someone you had a falling out with in the past, or make a gesture towards them, or give them an opportunity. And then here we have the Mother energy, or the Empress and the Emperor both together here. And we have this Page of Pentacles coming up, and this Knight of Pentacles is right here. And this energy of ghosting, or sneaking out the door, or planning to do that. This could be school, a new school for the kids, or the kids not wanting to go to school, or somebody else teaching the kids other than their parents or grandparents, perhaps homeschooling, and the kids don't want to do that. But someone may be retiring, because we have the Emperor and the Empress here. It could be grandparents or older parents, and they can't do what they used to do anymore, so they're dumping a load, or dumping their responsibilities. Or this is the child dumping all their responsibilities on them to start something new, and that could be a grown child. But we also could have two children here with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, which are in the underlying energies, the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, which could be that Knight. Maybe they're getting more practical and they're growing up, right? They're looking forward at what they could do in the way they used to do, and spending money or taking risks. But they're going back now and being more responsible to help out perhaps with the parents or grandparents. The Knight of Pentacles. And there's the King of Pentacles reversed. So maybe they don't want to, right? They want to go forward. They want to ghost and get out of here, but they're being responsible and going back as a grown child to help the parents, who are fine, by the way. These two guys are upright. And there could be a disconnect here, right? A third-party situation or third-party interference. That can be bad influences. This can be drinking too much, partying too much, indulging too much, gossiping. All that kind of stuff could come up with that. As well as implementing a new plan, or spending money on something. All your money being thrown out the window because kids are spending money on alcohol, or your partner's doing that. Or maybe you're looking back at your past, at what you used to do, but you don't do that anymore. Or looking forward to taking a risk, where here you never did. That was the Knight of Pentacles, always the loyal, humble servant, always was at work on time. And somebody looking forward now to taking a risk instead, to living life a little bit differently. So why is that Seven of Swords there for Aquarius? And there's Libra energy there, as well as destined to happen here. The Sphinx is schooling the goose on how to answer a question with a question, perhaps. There's the kids doing their schoolwork here, the little angels being good, running a tight ship here, with the mother homeschooling, perhaps, and then the father keeping this one in check. To heal, to forgive, to apologize perhaps when they're wrong, to allow the wheel to turn forward here, to take a risk, but allow yourself to take a risk to be wrong as well. You can't, if you don't take a risk, you can never find out whether something was right or wrong for you. But here is that Page of Cups, again, reverse. Rejection, a child who's shy and feeling rejected or withdrawn, or a child who's entitled and spoiled, or thinks they should have whatever they want and stomps their feet whenever they don't. So it could be that someone crying or someone acting out. Again, a child who stomps off and runs away every time they don't get what they want. And the worst is over now with the King of Wands reversed. Maybe he's just not putting up with that crap anymore. And there's the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So again, dealing with perhaps what he deems as lazy children, or his own laziness, or dealing with a child who won't do anything or is spoiled and throwing a fit. And here's this energy of Aquarius, blowing out of there. And this could also be this Knight of Pentacles watching Aquarius leave and go back to take care of what they didn't take care of. And now having had to overwork here to get things done. We have a lot of back and forth here, right? But it's over the head of the sheep or the general population. So you can't just have anyone come in and do it. Maybe they need someone to replace you, or you them. Regarding a separation or heartbreak or disappointment, and a lot of back and forth about this ghosting, or about a theft or lying, cheating, and stealing. A lot of back and forth that's going over the general population's head regarding separation and heartbreak, or separation from source. And here is the Queen of Wands upright, you know, feeling all sexy and empowered here. Perhaps a fire sign, Leo, Sag, or Aries here. And then again, not being able to sleep and rising above, or awakening, coming out with trust issues. And then coming together for a party or celebration, or just for some joy. This can also be her being woken up at night because of a party next door, as they were just blasting music next door just a second ago. The Magician's reversed here. Someone who's a manipulator, or someone who's scary to you or you don't trust. This can be insecurities and not having the tools, or somebody stole your tools, or not having emotional tools to deal with a situation, or how to confront somebody. And that could be Gemini reversed too. So Gemini, Gemini, Gemini reversed. And this could be someone who's a very distorted Gemini person here, or somebody with Gemini in their chart. And then this could be your partner in marriage here, or your partner at work, in the establishment, or in the church, who manipulates others, or maybe you don't trust them with your children. And again, we have Taurus and Gemini, or Virgo even, reversed. And then issues at work, issues at school, or any place of co-creation or third-party situation there. And then being left for dead, betrayed, with only this sweet little Bambi to come rescue you. There's no one there to help. There's no other adult. So it feels like an adult ghosted another adult, leaving them with all the stuff to take care of. And then the Eight of Wands is finding peace above the crowd, or perhaps finding peace in the clouds. Maybe you're always told that your head is in the clouds. And so this is you leaving peacefully and saying, yep, I'm going to find peace in those clouds too. Walking away from the battle, the competition, the fighting, being tired of that back and forth. Don't want to deal with that anymore. And this could be suddenly ghosting, suddenly leaving, suddenly stealing stuff and going. But it's in an angry way, either in such a hurry that you left something behind, or again, leaving something behind on purpose to just show you, like, and it's like Alanis Morissette, I'm here to remind you, that kind of energy, walking out the door. So, and suddenly the crown could be blowing. Again, somebody could be blowing their top, their cover, their reputation, all blown out of the water, exposing completely naked, or the children, or being more childlike, or how childlike they really are. So now everyone can see, right? It's been all above the crowd. But now when they do this, it blows everything out of the water. And now they see what the other person's been talking about, whether that's you or the other person, regarding a separation in the Queen of Wands. And again, reputation, attention, success, and some kind of disappointment or heartbreak here as the wounded warrior surrenders. This could be somebody under arrest. This could be somebody this could be someone who stole something, because then somebody could get caught. In separation or heartbreak or disappointment. This can be a procedure, a medical procedure as well, to enhance your reputation. Maybe you went to get some plastic surgery. The Hermit reversed is either a parent, who's got Alzheimer's or dementia, or perhaps some kind of mental issue or mental illness, This also could be someone over-isolating or about to come out after over-isolating. Or they went into hiding, which is interesting because the movie I watched last night had very much those kind of energies of having to go into hiding because of something they did, or maybe something they didn't do, but were shown false energy so that they would think they did. The Queen of Wands is coming up as the Two of Cups, and someone being freed to come together with them, whether that's you or the other person. The Wounded Warrior surrendering so that they can come out of isolation to be free and partner up with the Queen of Wands. Or this is the Queen of Wands wanting to partner up with somebody else, or partner up with themselves, be more connected and not be separate from Source. This Fool releasing themselves, which can be this person also, or this person stealing or ghosting, allowed the freedom of the other partner here. And again, to announce their freedom, or this is a funeral service. Maybe someone got freed from work because they had to go to a service, or freed from the service. Someone said they didn't have to be there. Maybe a child didn't want to go. But some kind of announcement made, or a wake-up call, and allowed them to be strong, to tame their inner beast, taught them a way to be strong and wake up and rise above. Be strong here, rising above lack of sleep, rising above lack of rest or any unrest, awakening and coming out about it, to be strong and work, align, get your ducks in a row, to come full circle. Perhaps rise above and see, have compassion for the other who's still working behind you. And then the coming together of the Three of Cups is that announcement. So this could be a funeral. It could just be a wake-up call. It could be a coming together in joy after rising above the inequity of the sovereign, perhaps who has everything that they need. Perhaps there's some jealousy here, or an announcement regarding not sharing the inequity between Aquarius and a sovereign person here, or an earth sign here, coming together about the inequity between them, or the injustice, the not sharing between them, because this one's also coming up as recovering from being in exile or injured or ill. It's not all how it seems, so don't assume that they have everything. It's again that jealousy of someone else who has everything, or you deem them as having everything and never having to suffer. And then here is the Magician reversed, and the manipulation or insecurity, the lack of tools in coming together with others, feeling jealous. I'm not bringing up that manipulation. But there's justice here in a car or travel or a trip or ascension here. Libra and Cancer here. This can also be in court. And I'm getting expedited here. Or an expedited sentence. This could be a need to be committed. Someone might need to be committed. And that could be a parent who can't take care of themselves. But again, the justice of travel or a move or ascension or a car. And the need for tools, the need to feel security. And not have people partying around them all the time. Being present in the moment, just being there. In a marriage, a commitment, a religion, a Taurus. And why is there issues here at work or within the co-creation energy there with the Queen of Pentacles? There could be a third party through work, a lover. And someone who's trying to learn how to receive love from that person. And this could be Taurus energies here, or someone who's married, Someone who's from the old boys club of religion and establishment here, societal norms. Someone learning how to not sacrifice all of themselves, but allowing themselves to also receive love. And there's Aquarius again. So we have Taurus, Aquarius. Maybe you're a Taurus, Aquarius person. But also this could be a star, the star of their establishment, the star of their religion, the star of guidance, the star of tradition, of societal norms, the university, the hospital, right? That's at the top of their game according to society's standards, and the walking away from that, the typical, what everyone else says is right for you. And why is that Ten of Swords there? The Ten of Cups reversed, unhappy family. So there is an ending here. There could be a betrayal, ending an emotional cycle that doesn't serve you, or just dealing with a really unhappy family and ending that cycle. Perhaps keeping to yourself to keep your energy clear, getting over loss, regret, shame and guilt, and exposing all. Or dealing with your children, or vacation perhaps is coming up for somebody. So again, there definitely could be a Queen of Pentacles Taurus right here, and that could be you if you're Taurus with Aquarius in your chart, but also could be Aquarius with Taurus rising or something like that, or maybe you have another Taurus in your energy. So let's see what Romance Angels has for you. There could be somebody, a tainted person, and if you do have a religious community, this could be a very tainted person, so be careful about that. Maybe there's been some kind of justice regarding wrongdoing in a religious sense, or at the business, or somebody's supposed to be in power who you're supposed to be able to trust, who wasn't trustworthy, and a betrayal, issues at work, or a third party through work. And what came up here, Gemini reversed or Virgo reversed, Taurus upright is the only signs that were added from the original read. And again, the only major arcana in your read was the Lovers reversed. And then there was the end of a war, and then there was Justice or Libra on top there too with Aquarius. Maybe trying to heal a reputation as well. In a separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. And getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this could be you're separating from someone, but you're obviously getting to know somebody else. Whether you're separating to get to know each other better. And then it is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. The bottom of the deck is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept help or support from others. Again, learning how to receive love and make the effort. That great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, whether it's your children, whether it's other people, best friends, partners, family. Ask for and accept help from others. Don't be too proud to ask for help. And then from Lenormand, what do you have? So definitely could be a separation. That was your first card out here. We have the Lovers reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed. So it could be a separation. Somebody could be ghosting, or somebody could be stealing stuff from the house in the separation, right, before it's settled, or just leaving. There's definitely that walking away energy. All right, this is for Aquarius, November 2022. Okay, the three, somebody could be taking a trip or a cruise, a very abundant, blissful cruise, or moving. Needing to separate the wheat from the chaff, make cuts. Dealing with high vibe cuts for the Page of Pentacles here. So here's the energy of the Empress and the Ten of Swords. So ending the pain of travel, or that ship has sailed, or literally going on an abundant cruise. But again, needing to sift through the crap before getting to that, or starting something new with the Page of Pentacles can be a new project or a new undertaking. And that takes time. And patience of the King of Cups, being unconditionally loving at the same time, with the Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups, who may be acting up. Now the Queen of Swords is coming up right now with a message of love. So again, the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands may be dealing with each other here. We also could have Taurus and Libra here, and having to deal with, maybe they are separating, but they have to be good, and they have to be patient with each other in order to take care of the kids, or separate the stuff, or deal with everything they have to deal with. And again, to expose all, right? Not everybody wants all their stuff exposed, but in a divorce, it all comes out. And then there's the power woman being present with the truth, and the wounded warrior needing to let go and pull up anchor and deal with the stress of that. And that's diving deep to find self-love as well here, to go on the journey. So the Queen of Pentacles maybe needs to make a decision to go on a journey, and that could be that cruise. And again, somebody else might need to sift through all the stuff and inspect things or take a test. Again, that energy of grounding, integrating, and mastering, how to receive love. And the bottom of the deck is the pup, the little pup, whether it's a child or you feeling like a child, or actual pet, wanting somebody else to take them for a walk. The 10 of Cups family. And 18 could be at night needing a walk more, or this is Cancer energy. And then the King of Wands as well. So there's the King of Wands needing to stand up to the pests or the children or the pets about the messes being left that aren't his. He needs to stand up and not be manipulated, whether it's the pet, the child, that kind of stuff. So again, learning to change your role, perhaps, or see things from another perspective. And yeah, I hope that was helpful, Aquarius. Remember your water, your rest, your joy, and your nature. Rise and be loved, love and rise. I'll see you guys soon. It's in their eyes. Bye. Bye, guys.